Well, the cost of living in Australia is rising rapidly, and experts are predicting it to rise even further for the second half of this year. So, to get some practical advice, I'm joined by Patricia Howard, financial planner and author. Patricia, thank you very much for joining us. Yes, the ongoing interest rate rises, rental increases, food, petrol, you name it, on the rise. What do we need to do practically?
Well, I think we need to prepare for a long haul here. News on the interest rate front is very bad, unfortunately. We have a situation during the week where they've increased interest rates in the UK. The head of the US Federal Reserve has also come out saying he expects further interest rates increases there. And the thing to keep in mind that if Australia doesn't match these increases, there will be downward pressure on the Australian dollar, which will mean that imports are more expensive, which in itself will worsen the inflationary pressures here domestically. So I think the first step is to understand that this isn't going to resolve itself quickly and that people need to prepare for that.
So, how do we prepare, Patricia?
Well, the first step is not to panic. So often people just get caught up in the here and now rather than really sitting down and looking at their financial situation and seeing what needs to be done. So that's the very first step. Um, don't think things are worse than they are, but also don't put off facing reality. So the very first step is to sit down, look at your finances, look at the money that's coming in and what the bills are that you need to pay. Importantly, in times like this, it's really important to be proactive, to keep on top of those bills. Um, don't let them slide, otherwise, you'll get hammered with late payment bills or worse, credit card charges if you're paying online. So be proactive in terms of what the issues are that you're facing and the bills that you're facing. If the situation is dire, and it will be for a lot of households around Australia with these most recent interest rate increases, reach out to your financier, reach out to your bank proactively, and they will have good strategies that you can embrace to perhaps see you through these tough times. But always keep in mind that once you do reach those sort of agreements with your bank, typically it will mean that the loan overall is more expensive. So it is a last resort, but it is an option that's there for many Australian families.